So for me, the Fujifilm X-H3S was damn near the perfect camera. But now, let's talk about my wish list for the Fujifilm X-H3S. Now before we get started, I am selling my Fujifilm X-S20. I'll leave a link below if you're interested in buying it. So the X-H3S nearly answered all of my wants in the camera. It does 6.2K open gate, 4K 120, ProRes internally, ProRes RAW and Blackmagic RAW externally, and honestly, the image quality is superb. Now with that being said, there is no such thing as a perfect camera. I'm hoping Fuji will add these features into the next iteration of this camera. Now the first feature I would like is anamorphic support. I use an anamorphic adapter on my Nightwalker cinema lenses, and I would love to be able to use that adapter without having to rig up a monitor to my camera. This is for when I take my camera out and just want to go capture footage for myself. Now the next feature I would love for this camera to have is an internal RAW codec. Now I'm not talking about ProRes RAW or Blackmagic RAW. I'm talking about a Fujifilm RAW codec. Fuji and Kodak pretty much created color science when they were selling film stock, and it would be awesome to see that knowledge go into an internal RAW codec. And if they do that, I feel like Fujifilm will actually be looked at as more of a competitor in the video space. Now this next feature isn't for Fujifilm per se, but more for me. And I was hoping that F-Log2 would become supported by ACES, which is the Academy of Color Encoding System, which as of last night they are supported, which is awesome. And I'm about to start color grading my F-Log2 footage in the ACES pipeline. If you don't know, ACES is Netflix's preferred chosen workflow. I've been color grading in ACES for the last month, and I really do enjoy the results I'm getting from that. And ACES used to be very selective on the profiles that they add, and now that Fuji is added to that system, to that elite class, it helps them become a major contender, and maybe one day they'll become Netflix supported or Netflix approved. Now the next feature is more of a hardware feature, and I would love to have internal NDs. Now the reason is pretty much self-explanatory. Having internal NDs will help me cut down on the gear that I need to bring to my shoots. Another hardware feature I would like added is an internal fan. Now I know Fujifilm sells a separate unit for this camera to actually help with overheating, but to have it built in would just be awesome. I don't have to worry about bringing another piece of gear like I said earlier. And I won't have to worry about my camera overheating on super hot days, like if I'm shooting a wedding ceremony. Now this last feature isn't really a want for me, but for a lot of people it is. And with the GFX 100 Mark II, Fuji actually proved that they can do this. And that is the addition of video assist features like waveform, false color, EL zone, etc. Again, if these features were added internally to the camera, I definitely feel like people look at them as more of a viable video option. Because honestly, some people don't like running monitors on their camera. I know I do, but a lot of people don't. So that's pretty much my wish list for the Fujifilm X-H3S. Now I know at the moment there's no rumors for that camera, and I know it's going to be some years before that camera comes out. But these are the features that I'm hoping that Fuji will implement in the next iteration. And before you go, this is the last day to save $30 on my Novice Color Grade crash course. You can use the code Creative30 and that'll save you $30 on your purchase. And leave a comment down below and tell me what features you'd like to see in the Fujifilm X-H3S. Maybe you guys want something different than me, and that's okay. But make sure you like the video, you subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.